A hamstring in midweek, so Kevin Moran comes into the centre of the defence for the first time this season. In midfield, the arrival of Remy Moses has introduced some steel, but it's in this department that the pressure for places is now intense. Someone will have to give way to Robson. Steve Coppell is given a free roll this afternoon, on which he celebrates his 200th consecutive league game for United. Wolves come without Mel Eves, who scored twice last Saturday but then damaged an ankle. John Richards is the replacement. Richards, who like Andy Gray and Kenny Hibbett, has been the subject of recent transfer speculation. Alan Birch, the summer signing from Chesterfield, has recovered from ankle trouble that's restricted his training this week. So it's Wolves who kick off against the Manchester United side that have gone 5 games now unbeaten. Two of the most distinctive strips in the Football League, the red and white of United and the old gold and black of Wolves. Ball cleared by Arthur Albiston. Today's referee, Ron Bridges from D-side, one of our FIFA officials. The linesman flagging for offside as Moran brought the ball out. There will be a close watch kept on United in midfield, with Robson surely to come into the side for the League Cup tie at Tottenham on Wednesday. Moses, nicely waited for Stapleton, and Berry's tackle just getting enough contact on the ball before it went into Stapleton. Wilkins to take the corner. Getting a hand to it through a crowd of players. Here's Albiston. McElroy. Berry's header going back where the ball came from to McElroy again. And Stapleton with a free header, and he wastes a chance. Stapleton, who's been such a thorn in Wolves' side in recent games he's played against them for Arsenal, with a great chance here to add to that scoring run. Stapleton taken from behind by Gallagher. Coppell over the ball, curled in by McElroy. Here's Wilkins. United still with mass ranks waiting for the cross. And Bertels puts it into the side netting. Well, Wolves twice giving United strikers space for headers, and it was Bertels this time who couldn't hit the target. Wilkins, good vision to pick out McElroy. And here's Stapleton in a race with Bradshaw, and Frank Stapleton puts Manchester United in front in the 9th minute. In a move that owed a great deal to Ray Wilkins. McElroy's pass sending Stapleton on his way for the scoring touch, but beyond that, Wilkins had swept an instant ball forward that was at the real hub of the move. It's Stapleton's 5th goal of the season, and immediate recompense for wasting the easier heading chance. Well, Stapleton has now scored in his last 6 games against Wolves, 5 of them of course for Arsenal. Wilkins making the forward run. Coppell collecting the header as it dropped from Parkin. Gallagher's miss kick, and it almost let in Stapleton. Gallagher acknowledging his mistake and thanking Palmer for his efforts. shot coming up here from Gallagher, and Stapleton was on target until it struck Palmer. Parkin clearing at the near post for Wolves. Again McElroy, perhaps thinking this time of the shot, which was covered by Parkin. Birtles allowed to turn. Gallagher getting in the way of Wilkins' attempt to thread it back to Birtles. And then presented here for McElroy again, who makes the most of it. Well, a catastrophic error from Peter Daniel, I think it was, who gave it straight to McElroy, who punished the error with his left foot. It's McElroy's first goal of the season. Gets it back from Stapleton. Here's Birtles. And again, as an end product of the build-up. Birtles swivelling into the shot on his stronger left foot. And Sammy McElroy, at the moment, Wolves finding it impossible to contain him. Koppel. Too high this time for Stapleton. And not enough weight on the ball for Berry, who was hoping to get the goal kick. And Koppel might profit, Moses might. And still it's not gone out, the ball striking Berry on the arm unintentionally. What a chapter of disasters for George Berry, who was initially hoping that Wolves would escape with a goal kick. And this was the incident where Berry got himself in trouble hoping to get a goal kick. And Remy Moses couldn't capitalise. And it finally struck Berry unintentionally on his right arm. Gidman. And McElroy. Fine work from Bradshaw. Sammy McElroy performing today in front of the Northern Ireland team manager Billy Bingham, who must be delighted in what he's seeing. And McElroy so close to getting his second goal there, and good reflexes from Bradshaw. Here's Wilkins. And the uncertainty from Palmer this time. And he was trying to give a corner and didn't even accomplish that. This is Wilkins. And it's worked away from Berry, and it's Moses with the deflection, and the overhead kick came from Stapleton. And Bradshaw, who was twisting this way and that, finally gratefully clasping the ball. The save simple enough when it came, after the ball went around the penalty area like a pin table. Bradshaw scrambling to his feet to deal with the effort from Stapleton. Wolves really finding it difficult to make any sort of meaningful progress. Stapleton, and it dipped against the bar. Wilkins was in to try and make something of the rebound. Albiston. The pressure still on. Until Hibbett gets a foot in to buy Wolves some time. But Wolves still wondering about the let-off from Stapleton. The dipping effort that struck the bar. And Wilkins has made a break forward. Here's Stapleton. Now McElroy. Really is fine football from Manchester United. With Birtles able to finish another move of the highest quality. two players, Ray Wilkins here and Sammy McIlroy, involved. Two players whose future at Old Trafford has been open to some question, but contributing to the build-up that ended with Birtle slicing the shot. Whistle ends what surely has been the best 45 minutes produced by Manchester United this season. One wonders whether the presence of Bryan Robson has had an effect on that, with Sammy McIlroy and Ray Wilkins there, both enjoying fine first halves. McIlroy and Wilkins setting up the first goal for Frank Stapleton, and then McIlroy marking an exceptional performance from him. Wolves start the second half with their substitute on, the young Irish midfield player Hugh Atkinson, and it's Alan Birch, who was doubtful before the kick-off, who stayed in the dressing room. Ron Atkinson must be highly pleased with the first half performance from Manchester United, but will surely be expecting them to continue in the same vein in the second half. That's Birtles, linking up again with Stapleton in a manner that will gladden Ron Atkinson's heart. And Bradshaw having to make the save. It was speeding inside the post, and Coppell adjudged offside. Well, the linesman was flagging, and it may be that Mr. Bridges has overruled him. The flag stays up. Berry, who's already been spoken to strongly in the first half, played on and brought Coppell down outside the area. Still the linesman on the near side has his flag up. And Mr. Bridges, who is a referee who always enjoys playing the advantage, has not waved the flag away, so one must assume he hasn't seen it. Andy Gray has now gone over to make that point, and the referee shows that he is in charge, and the free kick will be taken by McIlroy, who scores, and that will lead surely to protests from Wolves. Mr. Bridges has sprinted away. This was McIlroy's effort that curved spectacularly past Bradshaw. Andy Gray leading the protests. The flag went up immediately. The initial ball was played through for Steve Coppell, who was then brought down. McIlroy shows the delight of getting his second goal and of bringing Manchester United 3 for the first time here at Old Trafford since they drew 3-3 with Aston Villa on October the 8th last year. Birtles couldn't keep it in. McIlroy's second goal coming on the hour. Gray. Comes for Richards. Matthews is the player outside him. This is Hibbert. And Gray is in here, and he was offside. And the game allowed to go on with United in possession. And here's Birtles trying to look for his third, and it's denied by Jeff Palmer. Coppell putting Birtles in the clear, but he was just forced wide, and Jeff Palmer got back to keep the shot out. Stapleton! Well, it's time now to turn on the style. Comfort at that 3-goal lead, and Stapleton looking for the spectacular there. Manchester United are back. Which may, of course, be premature, but at least there is a feel now at the club that things perhaps are on the move again. Triggered off by the charismatic personality of Ron Atkinson and his ability to bring expensive players here to Manchester United. Gray. McElroy under pressure from Hugh Atkinson. Little's just getting enough on the ball to help it on to Stapleton. Moses picking out Koppel. It was an awkward one to control, but he accomplished it well. Birtles flick, and Stapleton blocked by Palmer, and it's Moses blocked by Berry. Well, Wolves hanging on a thread from going 4 goals behind. Koppel dinking it in, but another area of confusion letting in Stapleton for the first shot. Then it was Moses who found Berry in the way. It's put behind by Moses. As Gray caused some confusion beyond the far post. Matthews will take the corner for Wolves. And Bailey, as Gallagher puts it in, Bailey was fouled by Gray, which was the reason that the ball went as far beyond Andy Gray to Joe Gallagher. The push here by Gray as he jumps. Gallagher finished it off, but it didn't count. Wilkins linking up with McElroy again. Can Birtles keep it going? He can. Not quite into the path of McElroy. A move that brings just a small smile of contentment from Ron Atkinson, with Bryan Robson, of course, alongside him. Alveston. Birtles, the touch was short, and so much of Manchester United's work has been this afternoon, and Sammy McElroy produces a hat-trick in superb style. Well, it would have been hard really to produce something to top his work in this game, but he's managed it. A swerver that had Paul Bradshaw totally perplexed. McElroy wasting no chance and really belting it past Bradshaw. And Wilkins clipping a delightful pass for Moses, who holds it up for Birtles. Matthews. Here's Daniel. And that was Hibbett. Stapleton. And Birtles. Magnificent goal. Well, you won't see two strikers link up as well as that, surely all season. The Frank Stapleton, Gary Birtles partnerships very much in business. And Stapleton just toe-ending it through. Bailey missed it, Birtles didn't. This is Koppel, McElroy, Moses, now Koppel, and Birtles denied a second and applauds the save from Bradshaw. Just the thinnest of touches from Koppel's cross, and the beleaguered Bradshaw hangs on. Gray, who's kept working in the Wolves' cause, the losing cause it's been for so long. Really from the 9th minute when Stapleton set United on their way. And Gray nearly making contact until Bailey snaked up the left arm. Well, they came here to welcome the new recruit Bryan Robson, but they go away celebrating the work of a long-time hero, Sammy McElroy, who walks off the field, a player not renowned for scoring goals, but a hat-trick to his name today. The others from Frank Stapleton and Gary Birtles, which leaves us with the question now of just who does Ron Atkinson leave out to make way for Robson.